my honor and privilege to be here. Dignitaries from Ministry of Mines and Petroleum, my colleagues, officials from Mines and Geology Department, Government of Rajasthan, industry experts, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor and privilege to present about Hindustan Zinc. I got two-fold presentation. First is 3 minutes video, followed by a presentation. Video, please. Yes. Thank you. This morning, a lot has been talked about Hindustan Zinc. Just I would like to share that Hindustan Zinc is a leading and probably largest company in the field of lead, zinc and silver. We are largest integrated mining company. What does it mean integrated? Right from exploration, mining, smelting, we do our own. Last year, I am very pleased to share that last year we have achieved 1 million ton metal, which was dream from long time. And during this period, I would like to share that we are first in Dow Jones Sustainability Index. It is a parameter which measures the ESG front, all the parameters over there. So if I see in Hindustan Zinc, we got Rampur Agucha mine, which is the largest integrated single mine. The single mine produces 500,000 ton of metal. This is the largest mine in the world where this much of volume being produced from a single mine. Hindustan Zinc is committed towards sustainability goal of Vision 2025. If I talk about our commitment is towards climate change. We would like to reduce our carbon emission by 0.5 million ton in next 3 to 4 years. Water stewardship, if I talk about, we have implemented almost 60 KLD STP plant near Udaipur. So that's our commitment towards treatment of that water. Now we started putting ZLD, zero liquid discharge, almost 20 KLD implemented and working. On top of that, towards water conservation, rather than discharging tailing weight, we are having dry tailing plant this moment. What does it mean? We are having net 3 times positive water generation. Only 25% is the fresh water topped up. So that's a great achievement, and we are committed that going forward we would like to have zero discharge and definitely minimize the fresh intake of the water. Going towards circular economy, whatever the waste we generate, whether it is tailing, Gerofix, we would like to put back into the society with the help of generating the value. So some bricks being produced and utilized as a paving block. So this is one small steps towards this. In terms of biodiversity, we have done almost 2 million ton plantation, and we are committed in next 2 to 3 years another 1 million plant we are going to put on the ground. If I talk a little bit about renewable energy and energy conservation, in the state of Rajasthan we put almost 250 megawatt wind power, 40 megawatt solar energy, and now we have signed further MOU towards the renewable energy. So this is our commitment that by 2025 we are going to reduce our carbon emission by at least 50%. A step towards this, what we have done, we have signed MOU with a leading OEM. OEMs are original equipment manufacturer, which are like Sandvik, Atlas Copco, Normet, Volvo, Caterpillar. And I'm very happy to share that by end of this month, few of equipment will be operating in Hindustan Zinc mine, operated by BEV, not with fossil fuel. And by end of this financial year, in underground, I am going to operate trucks and loader. What does it mean? The 300 kilowatt motor will be running in underground with the trucks and loaders. So this is our commitment, and as you know that Hindustan Zinc is pioneer in adopting technology, and today what we have reached, I am going to share the journey of transformation. This is the slide which tells about all the lead zinc mineral resources are found in the state of Rajasthan. Almost 440 million ton reserve and resources available with us. And you see the great Aravalli mountain range is the source of these minerals. All 8 underground operating mines starting from Udaipur right up to the Ajmer. We got total 8 underground operating mines. Last year we produced almost 16.5 million ton of ore production. With 107 kilometers of mechanized development, you can imagine that from Ajmer to Bhilwara, that length of tunnel we developed in underground, 5 by 5 excavation with a mechanized way. This slide talks about various mining operation. If you see the left top, Rampura Agucha is one of the single largest ore body available in the world. We have successfully mined 400 meter deep open pit, left 40 meter crown pillar, and now we are mining the same ore body. And this is one of the richest ore body, richest in terms of mineral, lead and zinc is available in the world. The middle one is the Sindesar Khurd mine. Probably we can talk silver mine of the India. We produce more 650 tons of silver from this single mine, in addition to lead and zinc. Other mines are Jawar mines. We got 4 mines. This moment mining is being carried out almost 700 to 1000 meter depth from the surface. Little bit about the transformation. We got very rich history if I talk. Rajpura Dariba, Jawar group of mines, we have seen the fossils. The radiocarbon dating confirmed that mining took place 2200 years to 3000 years ago. The left hand top picture talks about the retorts technology. we developed the technology which is the distillation of lead and zinc, separating out of the zinc metal from the rock. So that technology was developed. Later on, the Britishers came, they took to UK and developed ISF, Imperial Smelting Furnace Technology, which nowadays widely used in the furnace technology. So what I am trying to say that right from ancient stage to the Government of India time 1966 and now under Vedanta era, you can see the transformation took place from handheld mining to today trackless mining. So these are the few transformations. If you see the drilling technology from jackhammer and exploration also, now we got MCR and Dynatech machine which can drill up to 1 kilometer, 1200 meter rather to say. And we are operating around 40 plus machineries in underground. If I talk about the development of the roadways, declines, crosscuts, the jackhammer took place with the autonomous machines. We are able to operate these machines sitting from the surface. So that level of automation we have done in underground. In terms of mechanization, if you see this moment, the largest fleet available in the world, we are operating in underground mines at Hindustan Zinc. What are those? 21-ton loader in underground, 65-tonner trucks, and jumbos which can drill plus 5 meter at one at a time. So we are blasting and developing the driveways 5 meter in a single blast. In terms of charging and blasting, we are using emulsion explosive with the help of machine. All pumpable explosive with the help of machine, we are charging using electronic detonator and firing from the surface. One of the most safest operation. If I talk about ground support, yes, now the conventional ground support replaced with the resin grouted bolts, and again this is being installed with the help of machines only. So that level of automation, if anybody would like to see, come and see. So enough technology available in the country. Subsequent slide, I am going to request that where we should be focusing. Past technology, this was again one of the biggest challenge in terms of storage of the tailing. So what we have done, we adopted the past technology in which all the waste we mix with the cement, pump back in underground again. So all the void which is being generated after mining of the mineral, we are filling that void with the help of past. And you see almost 72 to 78% solid mixed with the cement put back in underground with the help of positive displacement pump up to 100, 120 bar pressure we are using. And this is being controlled by automated plant. As I spoken earlier in water harvesting that currently the tailing being disposed in a dry cake form, not in a slurry form. It is giving multi-advantage to me. We are having water positive, we are recovering water from there, and on top of that, this is one of the most safest method, and it is not occupying much land. In terms of new technology, now you see left top picture which talks about this moment around 7 raise bore drilling machine being operated in Hindustan Zinc. Is drilling down, reaming up 3.5 meter dia hole up to 500 meter length hole we have drilled with the help of raise bore machine. These are standard machine Robbins as well as Rhino. Now as we are going deeper, there is a rock temperature we call geothermic gradient. Every 70 to 80 meter as you go underground, the temperature rises by 1 degree Celsius. So to provide the comfort in underground, we have put the refrigeration plant, the chilling plant. The right hand top picture talks about what is the setup over there. Should there be an emergency in underground, we are putting refuge chamber. These are state-of-art technology which can provide refuge for 24 hours. It provides oxygen. There is a AC controlled cabin also there inside. Key focus area, I would like to bring attention everybody. If we talk little bit in the history, Earth, one land, one one ocean, Pangaea and Penthalasia. If you see India, Australia, Brazil were connected. So there is a very big similarity in terms of the geology of India, Australia. But if you see the contribution in the GDP by Australia, Brazil, Peru, these countries are plus 10%, where we are only 1.7. So what I am trying to say, there is a strong need that why can't we reach to plus 7% or 10%. What I am going to talk that if we see these countries not only contribute towards the GDP, but if we differentiate between coal, iron and other mineral, the deep-seated mineral which may be copper, lead, zinc, gold, nickel, cobalt, they contribute 50% of their GDP. But if I compare in India, hardly 6%. So still our focus is on bulk mineral rather than deep-seated mineral. Why deep-seated minerals are very, very critical? As you know, we are moving towards the greener energy. House for everybody, white goods, battery element, there will be strong demand of these elements. I can see that lead, zinc, copper, cobalt will rise at least 3 times, threefold. And other elements like lithium and cobalt, maybe 100%. What does it mean? It will put lot of pressure in terms of exchequer. Currently we spend almost 80 to 90 billion on importing these metals. If the same demand will be there, it will grow to $300 billion. So again I am repeating, there is a strong need to focus on deep-seated mineral in terms of exploration and mining them. One another interesting fact I would like to share with you that in global world, if we say, around $12 billion we spend on exploration, and India spent hardly $170 million. So that's the ratio. So yes, we are growing, there is a strong demand, but are we focusing right place or not? That is very, very important. You see, I told about the exchequer will grow, but same time if we replace 10% of our import substitute, it will save $5 billion in exchequer, first thing. It is also going to generate revenue in the form of royalty, taxes, and same time this is going to provide 3.5 lakh employment. So why not? We should be focusing on this. So this is the way where Hindustan Zinc is focusing. You see, the mining at deep-seated, rock cutting, no drill blast, pumping to the surface in the form of slurry, beneficiation plant on the surface, separating out the mineral, the metal, the waste being generated, pumped back in underground. Nowhere the mineral or ore or waste will see the daylight. It's clean. So that level of mechanization, automation, you can see is being implemented, is working successfully at Hindustan Zinc. Thank you very much.